Hey everyone, welcome to Legends of Podcasting. I'm Stuart.
I'm Ross.
I'm Rob.
And we're here for episode 3, season 3 of Superman Lois. First things first, you'll notice that our little friend in the corner, Liam, is not here this week. He has real
He's
life.
in a padded room.
Yeah. He's in a padded cell after going on the set of Joker Part 2. Check our other video to explain what the hell is going on there. So yes, but hopefully he will escape there in time for next week's episode. But yes, last week's episode of Superman Lois was a highly emotional rollercoaster of awesome and sadness and all the things in between. So, biggest thing we found out that Lois has got an aggressive form of cancer, which was really, I think, really well written and like horrible.
Even the way that because she had to save the person's life from jumping off to try and explain that I'm going through a similar thing, which then Clark overheard. It was a great way of sort of telling him. It was good.
Yeah, good that they're not going to. I know because you were getting quite annoyed at the start that she was also telling Clark.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a personal thing. You don't have to. But which is one of those shows they drag it out for ages. It just gets bad.
But I don't know. It was just like she wanted to take a day.
There's also a part of him that he is the kind of saviour of the world, and if he's not in the right mindset because he's worrying about her, he won't be able to do his job.
Yeah, and it's like one like with his dad in the movie. I don't know if it happens in the show, but like it's the one thing he can't. He can't save. He can't save her. He has like so he's it's really hard for him. So I think she probably didn't want to burden him with it too much. Yeah, and then when they told the kids as well, it's horrible. So yeah, that's gonna. I mean, I know we spoke about last week about maybe this technology that Mannheim's doing to bring people back to life will help. But half of me when we were speaking about it afterwards. Like with Liam was saying, like I kind of hope in some ways
they do it realistically.
And she overcomes it that way to sort of show to everyone else who has it that look, it's, you know, believe it and it should happen. So yeah, that was really cool. We also met Bruno Mannheim properly. That Superman had a good conversation with him, where he's like the king of suicide slums.
Yeah,
sees himself as kind of the saviour.
Because all Superman does is put out fires. Yeah. He hasn't saved the world multiple times. No.
Just the size of the fire.
It's like. So yeah, it's that was quite an interesting conversation. So
while overlooking the Lex building as well in the background.
Which is the second time he's been name dropped, right?
He's been named in both episodes.
Yeah, so I kind of feel maybe he might show up, which would be pretty cool. It's a shame because we also had that Lex in Titans as well. So obviously it's not going to be the same actor. He was pretty good, but like doing multiple Lexes in multiple shows is quite interesting.
I could see Lex teaming up with Superman to stop Bruno because he's like, no, that's my job. I'm the one that tries to get involved and stop you, especially if Bruno's trying to replicate, get people back to life just to make himself more powerful, right? Yeah. And then he could go up against Superman and it's like, no, Lex, that's mine. Yeah. And that'd be quite cool to see.
You put lives of other people, that's mine.
Exactly.
Hot Shots does it again. So we had that, and we also had the sort of side story of Jonathan, Jordan, Nat, and Sarah going to a party, not together, but like they met up in there. Sort of rich boys party, which is quite funny.
Him freezing the car was brilliant.
I did think
revenge.
She says like, I'm gonna get some revenge. It's like the bit of Man of Steel where they end up putting all the truck into the truck.
But I think it's also the first time that Sarah had seen him sort of use it because he landed right, not great. He landed and she was like, oh hello.
It's like she knows he's got powers, but that's the first time she's seen him use them.
Potentially, yeah.
But it was weird with that as well because she was the episode before last, episode 1, I think she said, "Oh no, I need some space."
Yeah.
And then she comes up to me and Steven's like, "Oh, but I don't want you to move. I don't want you to be away from me." It's like you just said you need space, woman. It's like she's obviously got a lot going on, confused, but they're gonna hook up again really soon.
Well, I would say we're kind of thinking that he'll meet someone else and then she'll get jealous maybe. But we'll see how that's going. And then Jonathan's ex, which I totally forgot. Right? You know who the ex was? It was the one that dumped him in season 1. That he lived in Metropolis.
Okay.
Remember he lived in Metropolis? And
he
he had a girlfriend.
Metropolis girl.
Yeah. And then, someone commented and was like, no, that's the girl that dumped him over email or whatever. And I was like, God, of course it was. Like, but season 1 ago, feels so long ago.
Makes sense.
Totally forgot about that. So
was she hankering after the Kent boy?
Of course, because they went to Metropolis.
Yeah.
Yes, that's where she was.
Right.
Yeah, so it makes sense. When you think about it, and like remember,
it's obvious now.
Remember everything that happens in the show from start to finish, which we do very badly. That makes sense. So
bear in mind, the last time I watched episode 1 was 3 years ago.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, lots happened since then. So we've had Bizarre and everything since. So yeah, that was that, and then
we also met that guy.
At
the party as well, which we think.
So it could be Mannheim's son, John's actual son, or like maybe his sisters. Someone made in the question comments. It could be the John Henry Irons' sisters.
It's either an Irons or a Mannheim.
Yeah. Got to be something because it's way too long of a conversation to be just some side character. Yeah. So and then also we had Lana and John sort of doing some investigating because the mayor got killed by what everyone's saying is Onomatopoeia.
There's quite a few people in the comments last week who don't think it's that. It's somebody else. But if it is onomatopoeia, then it should be renamed because onomatopoeia doesn't make sense for what the power she's got.
Exactly. Yeah,
So,
no, I think it's I definitely know. Eric and Blindwave mentioned that in their first reaction. Whose instant thing was that, and I think Real Reject. Someone else mentioned it was them as well. But I mean, I kind of feel it still sounds like Spellbound.
Yeah.
Well, they're not. In that one, it was last episode. It was more sound.
Yes.
Right? Like Shriek from Batman Beyond.
Yes. Yeah.
But
if they had a suit like that.
Yeah. If they had a thing. Yeah, and then found out that they were deaf.
Yeah.
But in the first one, it was like the guy got shot, but there wasn't any bullets. But is that because she made sound sort of things?
Maybe.
And it isn't making people see.
It sort of seems like she can do a sort of shockwave that makes people disoriented, and then she can sort of focus, and the mask changes to like a grid, and it does a burst of energy.
Depending on how she wants to use them.
But it was definitely a female character because we heard her speak at the end.
Yeah.
And she recognised John because they saw John, who they thought they killed off, and it was like, he's still alive. What? So that'd be interesting to see what happens.
Did they ever say? Because I was thinking about this. Did they ever say they'd killed him, or did they? No,
I think
he's dead.
Diggle said.
Diggle said.
Rumor is that Intergang killed.
It could be that a third party, Lex, maybe did it, and they think he's dead as well, but they don't know how it happened.
I think John Henry Irons from this Earth was friends with him, and they're going to try and recruit him.
Yeah, I do as well.
I got that feeling about it.
And maybe he'll go undercover because he can use it to his advantage.
Inside man.
Yeah, which will be pretty cool. So I think that's pretty much what happened.
Yeah, I think that's the main importance, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, if you're listening. Looking forward to it. So let's jump into this episode. I just want to thank everyone who's been subscribing to the show before we start this reaction. Thank you very much. If you're watching this right now, new to the channel, you've been with us for a while, and you haven't clicked that subscribe button, I mean, how many times, man? Come on. Don't make me keep saying this a little bit in between the episodes. If you just did, we wouldn't have to put this in. So please, click on that subscribe button. It takes 2 seconds of your life, makes us very, very happy. So please click on the subscribe button if you want to support us even more. Head over to the Patreon, where we've got full reactions of this episode, the rest of this season, all the rest of Superman Lois, and all the other shows we react to. So let's jump into this episode.
The Patreon.
Yeah, I know. I know. I was hoping nobody noticed that. The Patreon. Another member of the Legends of Podcast.
It's going to be nightmares. Everybody known has died.
Oh, Jesus.
It's a dream.
The injustice he's going to end up killing.
That's so good effects on the show, man. It's so good. Oh, what the hell? Is she in a building? How much noise?
Oh,
Daily Planet! It's got to be a dream, right?
Yeah.
Whoa! Supersonic! There's Daily Planet. Oh, mate, what a dream! Worried you can't save her.
It's a metaphor, like the world is ending if she dies. It's like in was it Man of BBS, like You Are My World, right?
Yeah. Only Injustice.
Yeah, but he kind of calls that one.
Hey, Luce.
What about her dad as well?
Yeah, but say Sam.
There's something I need to tell you.
Go to the lawn.
About some irritation I had in my breasts. I found out I have stage 3 inflammatory breast cancer. Basically means it hasn't spread to distant organs, but
Sam.
I was shocked. It's rare.
I guess he died twice, right?
Sam, no.
Is there any Kryptonian technology at your fortress, Gal? My mother said there's nothing she can do.
I'm gonna get through this, Dad.
You are the strongest person I know.
Oh, don't fucking do it, man. It's only 2 minutes in the episode.
He said what they wanted to hear, but he doesn't believe in
Oh.
what he said.
Where are you going?
Judge Reagan expedited my FOIA request to look at the sealed case files connected to Bruno Mannheim.
You remember you have your first treatment today, right?
That's why I'm getting Chrissy up to speed, so I'm not just gonna sit around and wait till chemo, Clark.
Okay.
I mean, the worst thing is that Clark's there with her and then he has to get called away.
Oh, made breakfast.
We read that chemo affects your appetite.
Oh.
Iris taught us how to make pancakes.
Fuck, I hope not.
I'd like a double cheeseburger, side of tater tots, a new mom. Oh, be serious.
Co-runner.
Look at that.
Lana Lane.
It's like future tech, right? Surely.
You were both in the system. Just need Sophie and Kyle to do the same.
Oh,
Who's Sophie?
Hi.
Oh, right, my daughter.
is that thing designed to keep bad people out or just me in? A little bit of both right now. Nat went and Mr. Irons isn't that? She didn't lie about going to a party in Metropolis.
Well, I have a dinner with Dad after school, so
Unless I can't go to that either. Come straight home.
Kids, man. Fucking kids.
Time? It's gotta be hard. What with everything.
Yeah, I've died twice.
Just have coffee and questions, okay?
That was a brave-faced action there. Oh, so they told her about even him being from another Earth and everything.
Spending over years worth of an investigation deciphering my handwriting is the price of admission. I'll tell you one thing about Bruno Mannheim. The city always covers his tracks. There's one prisoner other than Henry Miller that Judge Reagan granted compassionate release to. It's like all these criminals are in some secret society of... Wait, Mr. Luce has a physician signature, A.H. Alistair Hook.
Oh.
You know him? He was a doctor at Hobbs Bay
Sort of dude
Medical.
in the
Rumor is
basement.
he fixed... Danner Medical. They have facilities all over Metropolis. Let's go.
She's missing her appointment, isn't she?
Yeah.
Lois, man, come on.
Can't get a hold of her.
We're going to need to give her chair to someone else.
Lois, man.
Really
As soon as you do the first one, it seems real, right?
Yeah. Yeah, she's trying to avoid it. She's lost track
throwing
of
herself
time.
into her work. Bit of column A, bit of column B.
This is a bust.
Yeah, he's going to be the bloke in the basement of Mannheim's thing, isn't he?
Yeah.
Clock is ticking.
Ooh.
Still fresh.
How the hell can you tell that?
Because it's wet.
So you just happen to have a friend's ticket.
It was a birthday gift from my dad.
Mine just gave me
Got
a
tired of
$20
sidearms.
Whole armory downstairs.
Hey, why is Clark texting to see if I know where you are?
Oh, crap.
I missed my appointment.
For chemo? That's today?
He's gonna be so mad at me.
I'm so mad at you. I'm like, what, your accomplice? This is not okay, Lois.
It's fine.
Superman's gonna be mad at me.
Hey, you're gonna text Clark back right now.
You lying motherfucker.
Ready for you. Just got some stuff for Lois.
She's on her way back from an investigation.
You let Lois miss chemo?
I didn't let her do anything. There was a break in the case, and
I don't give a damn about the case. You can't let her be selfless right now, Clark.
I'll talk to her.
You and I gotta work together on this.
Damn straight.
I just wish there was something we could do to help.
But what if we got her a gift?
She literally returns everything.
No, it would be something that she couldn't return. I'm gonna check with my dad first.
Tattoo.
Here you go. You sure you didn't want anything?
That's the girlfriend from last season with the
Yes.
drugs.
Oh, yeah, I got into a fight with some tourists from the party, so we all had to leave early. Did not hear about that. I should get back to work. You right, Doctor?
Then I'll take you home.
Jonathan Kent.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you didn't tell her about the party?
No, just...
She doesn't need to know about Amazon AI.
Alloys for the
If
car.
that wasn't me, that was another guy.
Yeah, just got from another world.
It was an honest mistake. I legitimately just forgot.
I can't just forget. Everyone in this family is trying to help you get through this, but none of that matters if you don't get your treatments.
Doesn't excuse any of that, but you know that Bruno Mannheim is my white whale.
But this story is not more important than your health.
Already rescheduled for tomorrow.
Okay, great. Then we'll go together.
Yeah.
Fly you there myself.
Yeah. I will hold you and you will not get out.
I knew you'd take her side.
No size here. We both just want what's
You're
best
just
for
wrong.
you. She's still dealing with...
Quite a cool little setting for a dinner.
How's she holding up?
Like trucks will be going well.
Thinking about calling the sheriff and having him send a patrol car by.
We just got a new security system put in.
Why? That one was like a year old. Feels like somebody's just trying to make money off all of this.
Oh, no, it's not like that. Mr. Irons put it in.
Oh,
Guy
really?
lives up on Main Street.
And then he put an alarm system in.
Mom's just
So she
wants
knows
to be
about
safe, and that's all that
Every
matters.
other was she knows
Yeah.
about. She knows what
Right?
you're holding, right? Okay, fine.
Motherfucker.
He's from another planet and has advanced tech.
Yeah.
Is that the person who attacked you?
Still trying to figure out how their powers work.
Freaky.
Text that you need to ask me something?
I was talking to Jordan and Jonathan, and they said they wanted to do something nice for Lois.
Oh, what?
Maybe we could give her Mom's watch?
Why would you do that?
And show her that we're rooting for her, that we care.
She's not your mum.
That's kind of why I made it in the first place.
I'm sure you could find something else to give her. She's not your mother. Nah.
I just
This is
wanted
the
to
closest
do
thing
this
she's
for her.
got to
It's
a mum.
important to me.
Yeah, he's not dealing with this very well.
No. Woman he loves already died once. You're going
You
to watch
find
her
her again.
again.
Yeah.
She's married to Clark.
We'll have a lot going
Especially seeing
on.
that she's going to be struggling for a long time.
Yeah.
You know that party?
Andy Lane, why don't you get on inside?
Sorry, Mr. Brigand.
He was going to tell her.
Yeah, he was, yeah.
That's a nice truck you got there.
It was a gift.
It's a hell of a gift. You better get back on home then. Night, John boy.
Whoa, that's freaky. What the fuck? The guy kept you out of prison, man. Like, come on. Get you the same dream. So I love the idea of it. It's a really stupid design, though. Having all that weight on that little thing.
Didn't make it this time.
His heart. Hear that? His heart like going right real buzzing. So now it's crazy.
He changed to the actual seat.
Oh, there's two more next to you.
Let's switch.
He's Superman. Doesn't get uncomfortable.
Oh, he's going to have to leave and she's going to walk out.
What is it?
Ignore it.
It's not sliding the ball.
Go.
100% leaving.
Yeah.
Can't believe it has this many moving parts. And it doesn't need a battery?
Runs on kinetic energy just like my dad's hammer.
It's priceless because she made it.
Well, it's awesome that you're letting us give this to our mom.
No, I'm not.
It was Nat's decision.
What's my watch to give?
Fair enough.
This is what I'm doing with it.
Share your feelings, John.
But he's cold like steel. Sorry.
Ah, see that.
Fuck you, Christy.
No, don't go. Don't find an excuse
That's
to leave.
bullshit. She can't spell.
Yeah.
Yes, we got it.
Nope.
Oh, good.
Good.
No,
No!
she left anyway.
Fucking liar.
How did you find me?
I'm Lois Lane. I have my ways. Chrissy, listen to me.
No, this is a problem. You have missed 2 appointments in 2 days. While I am sitting in that chair, Bruno could be covering on while you're out chasing Bruno. You could be getting sicker.
Priority is to get better and also to take down Bruno, man.
That is not how priorities work.
You can't have two.
There were a couple of guys loading trucks. I got their plates. They might come back.
Then we can see what they haven't packed up yet.
Oh,
Damn
damn it,
Lois,
woman.
Lois!
You're not invulnerable just because you
Yeah,
have
no.
Sorry, am I interrupting?
Because we're not going to talk to you.
Get the fuck out of here.
Just figured someone as busy as you could use a coffee. So we'll see how you're holding up.
Yeah. No way what?
They can never get the weight right.
No.
Those.
Why not just fill it with water? Make
Yeah.
it feel realistic.
Fine.
Looks like you beefed up security. Who set that up for you?
Why are you asking?
Just curious, is all.
Good looking black guy.
So that's why you're here, not to bring me coffee and see how I'm doing, but to snoop on me?
I just wanted to make sure things were on the up and up, alright?
Whoever set up my security system, that's none of your damn business.
I didn't mean to come in here.
Very
and-
I
defensive.
have a very busy day ahead of me. Thanks for the coffee.
Fuck off.
Better game.
Just walks through the alien.
Oh, that's been repaired!
God damn, that's clear. She's not here.
Waiting for my wife.
Oh, her again.
Miss Lane left before we could start.
God damn it, Lois.
I know who that was. Are you trying to get Superman mad at me? Yeah, you keep saying that and I keep...
Like 50 people in this room.
Yeah.
Dead bodies. Blood.
Oh shit. They might be coming for that.
Some motherfuckers always trying to
Let's get uphill.
Can you please call Superman? I'd step back from the door.
In a Faraday cage. Yes,
Your signal.
Can it get no signal?
How long does it usually take? 3 seconds, maybe 10 if he's in space.
Oh, you mean how long does it take him to arrive? Oh, okay.
It means he's not coming.
Yeah, but surely there's air coming through those fans.
Yeah.
The clown noise would kick his ass.
You're welcome, Bruce.
When I got back, they said she left early.
How could you just leave her?
Lives were at stake.
My daughter's life is at stake. You can't hear her.
No, she must be somewhere insulated.
Right. I think that's it. Said like somebody come on a scan.
Jordan, my truck's gone.
Are you sure?
Redneck's stolen it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it didn't just disappear. Oh, shoot, I left to watch the console. Candace, get me up. Can we talk? Your dad was acting kind of weird last night.
So you think that means he stole your truck?
Did kind of ask how much it cost.
He was just making conversation.
No, he wasn't.
We're poor and we live in a trailer, so he must have been planning to steal from you. I can't believe you'd even think that.
Yes.
100%, he's 100% right.
It was definitely her dad.
Executed or the opposite.
I love this show.
I still know
Get your super ass in gear and go stop this guy. Slap him down a few pegs.
We're gonna be okay.
That's not the Superman way.
The person who wanted to go to a cancer
Alright,
treatment.
punch
It's
down
not
a few
Bruce,
pegs.
it's Bruce Wayne. It's not
Yeah, we do.
You're sick, Lois, and you're refusing to get help.
Had a lead.
No, you had an excuse because you're scared to get treatment.
Tell it like it is.
At the Yes, yeah, big rub of the blood. Brody's going there and get all that blood
Yeah.
out.
What did you say to your father last night? He came by my office asking about security systems. Did you tell him something was going on between me and John Henry?
No, I can't control what Dad thinks.
Just be mindful of what you tell him about me.
Do you want to give me like a list of things that I can and cannot say?
You smart ass.
Don't make everything about you.
Oh. Everything I do is for you and your sister.
What's her name? Which?
That's a job you took to make yourself feel more important.
Go to your room.
Yeah, go ahead, boss everybody around like you usually do. Probably why Dad cheated on you.
Oh, that was uncalled for.
Sarah.
She's under a lot of stress, isn't she? They both went a bit extreme there.
Yeah, both of them went out.
So, that whole X-ray vision thing you got, is that gonna kick in? Like, it would really come in handy later.
Oh, yeah, got out of suit.
This is the place.
So what now? Call the sheriff? By the time she gets here, it'll be too late. Isn't this what you've been training for? Dad would kill me.
I'm getting that watch back.
Fine. It's all of us. But we cannot be seen.
EMP.
No, forget that. I have a better idea.
Missile.
How long can you hold your breath?
Get it all out of here. Back to the lab. Lois.
Quickly press button, quickly press button.
Giving it to Chrissy, right?
They're in the same place, right? The kids are in the same place.
Ah. Run!
Oh,
So fast, man. I love it. It's going to be the same. Oh,
yeah, it's almost the same, yeah. You guys are fucked.
Yeah.
Didn't even bother hitting them, we just used the air.
what the fuck is that?
Kryptonite.
In full intergang with this shit.
I want to try these out.
Why did you take it to scrap mode? It's a brand new car.
We're just going to take the bin off or something.
But the dad knows something, isn't it?
Oh, tear gas. Then hold your breath.
Nice. Very Batman.
Hold your breath.
Yeah, so they're breathing deeply. Amazing. Whoa, he's just put the flamethrower him.
Nobody's going to see their faces because they can't see anything.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
yeah.
just punch him.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, but it'll take a while to get there.
Yeah, fuck you. Nice. What the fuck is that, like?
Like Ray?
Yeah.
Like a shocker rip-off.
It is, yeah.
Keep going
Come
for
on,
these
John.
frames.
Where are you, John? They just knocked him in the head, would have been easier.
He absolutely killed him.
Yeah,
Yeah, but you
exactly.
can destroy the machines.
You okay?
You two are next.
You need to have words.
Superman's cross with me.
Yeah.
What were you thinking? You know that Mannheim or anyone from Intergame wouldn't think twice about killing you.
I know.
You brought Chrissy with you. You put her in danger.
I know, okay? I know. No matter how many times I say it, everyone is treating me the same way. Like I'm fragile, and damn it, I am not. And until I am, everyone just needs to let me be me.
It doesn't feel like you're taking this as seriously as you should be.
Anytime my mind is at rest, it pops into my head, and it is so exhausting.
The best way to get through this is going to be as a team. And that means me and you, Lois.
Are you okay, Pumpkin? Because we need to talk about the blood you found.
Everything at that facility was destroyed.
You got a match?
Sure did.
Who is
That's not good news.
I'll be back.
Is it Superman's?
What was it?
Yours.
Yours.
Shit.
They're using his.
Where did I get it from?
Sympathizing here, right?
We can push Mr. Miller as far as we can. I won't be able to resuscitate
That's the
him.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mannheim wants to move on. Have your team find someone we can push further.
Next time we can push further.
You sure you put it in the console? 100 times, yes.
Someone's taking the watch.
Not a visitor.
Did you find it in her dad's stuff?
Yeah, that's gonna be the watch, right?
What's up?
I found this in my dad's stuff, and I saw your name engraved on the back. Guess you were right.
That's it?
What do you want me to say? He's my dad. I couldn't have just...
Where are you going?
Come on, John.
You got suspended because I was dealing XK. You lost football because of it, and now my dad stole your truck.
Nobody's perfect.
You seem to be.
I got good blood.
Thank you very much.
Let's talk about the party.
There's something I should tell you.
Such an honest.
I'm not sure that there's anything.
Perfect time to tell her, right? Because then they're like even. Kind of.
Even. Dad stole your truck and I didn't cheat on you.
Yeah. And I said no to free sex.
Twice.
Yeah, twice.
You're gonna run away?
And I will do better.
Never go back from this. That's the problem.
I'm just so sorry. Can we please just talk?
She's not even
Not
there.
there.
No, I don't think she is she? See her dad. It's good to see.
She's gonna see her dad.
Hey, daddy.
She's not the only one that calls him daddy.
Yeah.
You do not want to hear about Monday.
Well, I almost died in a freezer.
That's cold.
Oh, you're not joking.
My dad, he died of liver cancer. The thing I remember the most was just how stubborn he was. He just didn't want to admit that he was sick.
Do you want to come back to my place? Or maybe watch a movie?
You warming up?
Yeah, I think I do.
Uh-oh.
Rain check.
Maybe another time.
Oh, she's already texted her, I'm guessing. Text him, sorry.
Probably just having a shit time.
Yeah. I mean, he shouldn't. He's a good dad though.
Right.
Maybe on the way back, because I want to get there on time.
Oh, really?
Give me the watch.
No one listens to me.
This is a reminder that we're here for you. It's my mom's. It's beautiful.
Okay, time to use that watch.
He's literally got a gun ready just in case.
You were right.
I know she's not my mom.
It wasn't about that. I think by telling myself that I was trying to keep her from hurting so much. It doesn't work that way. When she was in trouble, I realized that she was my friend. I'm just really worried about her.
I love Sam. He's like,
Get in the damn truck.
handcuff you to that. Clark, here's the keys.
Ready?
I'm ready.
I don't think they're going to kill her off this season. do
No,
they?
no, they can't do, man.
There's just something like about the watch that they'll put on, like a grave or put it on.
Don't do that.
It's just the way they've given an actual physical object. You know, put it on top of the coffin kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's just
I mean, that was meant to be a thing so that she couldn't give it back.
yeah.
Yeah, it's an emotional roller coaster, man.
Good writing. Good
It's just-
writing.
The show is just so much about family, and it's just done
Yeah.
so well.
Yeah, I mean the superhero Superman bits are really cool, but it's not the main part of the story.
Which normally is like hard. I don't like those shows because I just want to see.
Well, it's like with like Flash and Arrow and all the other shows. It's usually like, yeah, story's great, but let's get on the action shit.
Yeah.
Like this one, it's just like, okay, yeah, action's cool. Now let's get back to the story, kind of thing.
So, I mean, even him just going to go and save the flooding and then the ship. It's just a background thing, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, the graphics of him flying through that city was really cool.
Yeah. Well, you might as well do it once more because they've repeated it.
Yeah, exactly. Just have one dream and use that CGI, repeat that CGI every time. Yeah, no, it's a horrible subject because I had two of my grandparents died from cancer, and then one of my mother-in-law's sister's just finished going through it, and it's just because I can see why people try and not.
No, I sympathise with Lois's point though. She said like the moment I start doing it, I become something else.
Yeah, you don't become you. Yeah, and that's exactly what I've.
And everyone looks at you differently and treats you differently.
And you just can't. Yeah, you can't be the same person. People try and like think that you are the same person. I kind of feel like sometimes, even after you get out the other side of it and you're cured, that you're still not going to be the same person as well. So it's just I can see why she's scared. That's just great writing because it's definitely a thing.
Then she's got a whole family there. Literally says we're there for you.
Yeah, no, I really sort of, it's quite clever sort of subtleties in the show. Like John Henry was obviously, like he said at the end, he's like getting really pissed off about that watch and being like, oh, she's just a friend. She's not my wife, whatever, it's fine. But he was obviously really struggling with it, and he couldn't admit it to himself. I think first. Before.
I mean, how do you unlearn in your mind? Every time you see her, the first instinct is not that's my wife.
Exactly.
And now that person's got a little bit of a back because you've just met this. She's not your wife, but she still exists.
Like you said, a friend.
And now she's got cancer.
Right? Yeah.
It must mend your heart a little bit, knowing that there's somebody out there that's the same good person. It's not technically them, but you know, it must be a little bit easier after you know your wife's died, and then like you find out that woman's going to die as well. You're like, Jesus.
Yeah. It was Sam's reaction at the beginning, man. Fuck me. That got me. That just killed me.
But I mean, if you think about it from a season perspective as well, he's literally just got his other daughter back.
Yeah.
Lucy.
Yeah.
So.
The other thing I thought about, switching on to a different storyline, was, do you think Candace's dad is going to be the one that they grab and give superpowers to? They said we need a new.
I did wonder if he was kind of connected to Intergang. Like when he said, John Boy has a nice truck, I was like, does he know something? He's like, no, he's not just stealing the chop shop, because he was obviously involved in the XK trade as well. Is he somehow tangentially connected to
maybe
to the whole
the metal that they got for those gauntlet thingies? Does he supply it? You know, it's just the way that they say, we need somebody new with a body's fresh.
Well, the fact they
it's like, why bring her dad into it?
Yeah, on the screen. No, fair enough.
Because he's never been cast. He's just been always in the background.
Plus that plot was kind of done with her and drug trade and Jonathan losing all of the respect because he's keeping up secret. So I dragged that up again.
Exactly. That's why I feel like he's got to be.
Because they kind of just the ending of that was kind of like assumed that he told her about the
ex-girlfriend,
because then they both like admitted that shitty things happen. They're going to continue their relationship, but that doesn't seem like it would be an important plot point to bring him in. If you're not.
No, true. I mean, it's very cool storyline of them getting the truck back when they were helping him out.
Yeah, that was cool.
But, it's kind of like we make sure that no one sees us, so no one can report. There was a woman in a suit, and there was another guy with superpowers.
Guy with superpowers. Although it's exciting me, lots of people with superpowers because they've got a shit ton of Superman's blood.
Yeah.
So
when did they get that?
I mean, they could have got it like when he's been injured with kryptonite, and even if it's just a drop of blood, you can synthesize that into. You watched the Incredible Hulk, man. You saw that with Mr. Green did, like all the blood for the Hulk. I must be able to synthesize it, and that's obviously how the guy in the first episode got superpowers.
They kind of hinted that in Smallville as well, didn't they? When they got hold of his blood and he cured people in hospital. And they were like, what the hell? And they found out it was his blood.
Yeah. So
you reckon that could be a plot point down the line where, although Clark's mum says she doesn't think any Kryptonian technology could do anything, that
Clark's blood can save her.
Might be able to actually, like,
I mean,
what do you call it? Dialysis? Where you
potentially. I mean, maybe. I mean, that's what's bringing people back to life, right? Giving them superpowers.
It's certainly, if it's his blood that they're injecting into, is that Atom Man?
He's still alive.
He's still alive.
Killed him off 3 times now. It's fine.
Like it's obviously the blood is maybe they're infusing it with something, but the blood is obviously has some properties that are working.
Yeah.
So
because he had a terminal illness as well, right?
Yeah. That's why he's getting compassionately.
So maybe that blood's cured him. So maybe that's how they do it.
That's what I said last episode.
And that's a way of Clark saving her.
But I feel
I don't want it to. I want her to beat it normally.
Yeah.
But I mean that.
I feel like they might find out that it can cure her, but then she does it sort of with the treatment and naturally.
Yeah.
And she doesn't need it. But there was the option.
There'll be something detrimental to using Clark's blood, which is going to hurt him.
Yes. Yeah.
And then she'll be like, no, I'll do this on my own with the treatment because I don't want to. The world needs a Superman. You know.
Yeah. Because you can't. I wouldn't think that putting completely different alien blood basically through your bloodstream would be a good thing in any way.
Just got to inject this in.
Yeah.
That's what's going to happen.
Yeah. No, exactly. So.
Well, I mean, like it's obviously what they're doing in the basement of Mannheim's laboratory isn't like
working
anyway scientific, but it's
not working either, is it? Right. So. Yeah. Interesting. Didn't they say? You said it might be the dad. Candace's dad does it, wasn't there? Did they mention someone right at the beginning who was another person that got let out by the judge?
Yeah, but
they didn't say who it was. It was I can't remember. They said the name, but I can't remember.
I can't remember the name, but that was linking the physician to the.
No, because AK was the one who signed it.
Yeah, that's
it was the physician. So if there's another, it's the other person. That would be the other person they could bring in.
Yeah.
I can't remember what he said his name. Jerem something.
Yeah,
it was right near the beginning of the episode, but yeah, could be that person they bring in instead.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool that John's trying to obviously record it.
Oh, do you reckon imagine if it is Candace's dad, right? And then he goes, oh yeah, and then there's this John guy I don't like. Then they bring John in and do it to him, put the blood through him, and that's how he gets his powers.
Oh, and he reacts well to it because he's obviously it's the same DNA,
exactly,
right?
Yeah. That'd be a cool tie-in. They like give it to him. So it's a kryptonite body.
Yeah, and then they think, oh, it's worked then, and then they try it.
Because he's like half Kryptonian.
Yeah. No, that'd be quite. That's quite a cool idea. I like that. Yeah. Nice idea.
It'd be a good way of because I feel like the dad story's got to tie into something, and it's tied to Jonathan, right? So
At the moment, yeah.
it'll be the end game, right? Sort of go down the line.
Yeah, I'm quite curious if Jonathan actually goes up to him and be like, "Fuck someone truck, bitch."
Yeah.
Fuck you,
brother. Go.
Sick him.
He's got Jordan on a leash. Come on.
Can't hold him back. He's gonna get you.
Whereas they live in, I know the fuck candy stuff as well, but they live in a trailer, don't they? So just turn it upside down.
Yeah.
Just like
Throw it to space.
yeah.
Jesus Christ.
With him in it.
Mate. You always wanted to be a star.
Yeah.
You always wanted to fly,
Right,
kid.
yeah.
Oh man. I was just gonna say, set it upside down. You know, orbit. You stole my truck.
Put on top of a tree somewhere. Like, yeah, try and get him there.
Treehouse.
Yeah. We'll see you home, bitch.
Great episode though.
Yeah, I quite like when John was investigating that bad guy as well. Like, I said the footage of it, and was like scanning.
Oh,
it,
yeah,
scanning
Trying
her
to
as
figure
well.
out what her.
When you said John, I thought
So John
Henry.
Henry.
I was getting confused.
John Henry.
That'd
Sorry.
Yeah.
I think it'd be really cool if he figures out how our powers are working, and then the next time she tries to take him out, he just like turns them off.
Yeah, well, that's what he does. He does that with every bag.
Yeah.
He's trying to do it to Ali, wasn't he? Last bit, it was just like, and they kind of found a way to do it, but it was just like, yeah. So yeah, it would be good to work that out.
Like ricochet the sound back at
Yeah.
her or something.
Yeah. Which the suit should be able to do, right? If you had
Yeah.
the suit on, you should be able to modify it. So it
Yeah,
just
it just needs to know
tricks.
how it
He just needs to get sort of Iron Man levels of control, so just like summon it or nanotech it. And
He did something the other week, didn't he? Was it this series or the last series that I was watching? He like jumped and it like went on him.
That was against Bizarro.
Yes.
When Bizarro came out the cave. He's like, I need my suit, I need my suit. He
Yes.
jumped off and
That's
he goes,
it, yeah.
Yes. Yeah. That's because I watched Heroes Reforged reaction to it recently. That's why I can remember it. Yeah, so it can do that. So that would be pretty sweet.
Well, like Nat's helmet as well goes around as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, classic fucking
Yeah.
CGI helmets. Piss me off. Follow Marvel's stupid trait. Anyway.
And then, well, there's also Lana and
Sarah
having a bit of a.
I mean, that seemed to really escalate for like. I know she was annoyed with her because she's like, but I don't understand why Sarah's. She's pissed off because she's been grounded, but like then escalating it all the way up to, oh, well, that's probably why Dad cheated on you. It's like, I'm sorry, whoa, what the fuck did that come from?
Probably a bit of resentment on her side as well, because I think I don't know how did she deal with it in season when she did the treating thing in season 2?
Who, Lana or
Yeah, and the family breakup. It was like
she just that's why she did the mayor thing, right? Well,
Yeah.
you kind of knew about it anyway, but she would put a full focus on the mayor. Ship Sophie off to her anywhere she could get her.
it's like
Well, she's done after the summer camping. That's where she met the
I remember
girl.
that Sarah.
Yeah, but that
Between
was the end of season 1.
No, it was between 1 and 2.
Yeah, but then she went to the mayor. She was the mayor in season 2. So.
I know Sarah obviously was pissed off when she found out, but she's sort of given her dad now because she's known about all the other extra
Yeah,
stuff.
I guess maybe because Lana came in full like don't tell your dad this and that, which you can't do that. You can't say, oh, when you go and talk to your dad, don't tell him about these things because it's like
Then she
that's
didn't-
your dad.
She did.
Like,
She also, but then it's like misinformation. She didn't know. She just said that John put an alarm system in.
yeah, exactly.
She didn't. But she didn't say that. John's been around our house 24/7, checking
Yeah.
mum. It's like,
Well, he hasn't been either.
No.
So I don't get why she was so like.
well, because
I get Kyle's like,
Kyle's
being, oh, some guy's being
Yeah.
like, which is fair enough. I kind of get that because it's his ex-wife and his family, and there's some guy who he doesn't actually know, like coming around the house and doing stuff. But I don't fully get why she's telling Sarah, oh, don't tell him about like my life. And it's like, well, she's gonna see him like quite regularly. He's obviously gonna ask, oh, what have you been up to, Sarah? Oh, me and Mum did this. So you can't. It's like you can't not. You can't start keeping secrets from your parents because that just would be. So yeah, I think it's a bit of a weird. I think it's a mistake on Lana's part, and then Sarah just was pissed off and just escalated that big time.
yeah, they both escalated.
They're both in the wrong.
She shouldn't have said that, and she shouldn't have hit her.
No, it's like
yeah.
and I think the hitting thing is like once you cross that line, it's very hard to try and reconcile with someone and get that trust back as well. So
I wonder if there's a bit more on Lana's part as well, because maybe she does still want to be a family with Carl, but she can't reconcile her emotions with what actually happened.
yeah, I think so because that's why she didn't do divorce papers for ages, right?
Because she'd quite happily be a mayor and not worry about leaving the kids by themselves or worry about all that stuff. With Kyle was there to look after the kids.
Yeah.
In between, but
Maybe she doesn't want to seem to the rest of the what is it, Smallville Village? Town? But do you want to like see like the rest of the town as weak because she's taking him back or something? Don't know. We'll see how that unfolds.
See how that plays out.
Yeah, interesting. Cool. All right. So everyone else, episode 3, season 3 of Superman Lois. What do you think about? Comment below, let us know your thoughts, theories on the story. Who do you think is going to be the next person that's taking Clark's blood to become superhuman? Please let us know. If you want to see the full reaction, just head over to our Patreon. We've got full reaction of this episode, the rest of this series, and all the other shows we react to. We also do a social media as well. So down in the description below, we have all the social media, and we also do a podcast. So when you listen to podcasts, type in Lynch Podcast, and you'll find us there. And we'll see you very soon for another reaction.